Alrighty, I finally got my commentary with Silver out. Christmas is just around the corner, and I got myself some material for next year. Someone wake me up before Christmas because I want to start 2018 with a bang. The fuck do you mean it's already past Valentine's Day? So the person I'm covering today deleted their entire channel. For a lot of other commentators, that'd be a sign to just ditch the project. Why am I continuing? Well, for one, somebody could take something from this video, whether it be the person the subject commented on, the audience, hell, maybe even the subject itself. Number two,
how did people check the script and let this point fly?
I had fun with this project. Wow, you didn't even try. No timing with the music, the text doesn't end with the corresponding avatars, the music itself feels sluggish. This intro is 20 seconds long and it feels like I just lost 2 years of my life. That, or I've been asleep for 2 years and it's already 2020.
Let's show those dense motherfuckers some logic.
Do you just not want me to like you? Also, skipping is on the screen twice.
And what better franchise to cover when tackling this new topic than the game that no one's ever played, but everyone knows the meme to, Phoenix Wright. And even though the Ace Attorney series might not be filling in the courtroom gallery with rabid fans here in the States, our finger-pointing paralegal is popular enough in Asia to warrant his own manga, anime, and musical. You heard that right, musical.
First of all, stating that Ace Attorney is a game that no one's ever played, that's strike one.
The Ace Attorney series is Capcom's 9th most popular series, and the series has sold over 5 million copies worldwide. Yeah, no one has played it.
No, that's wrong!
Plot twist, it isn't. This is just another objection meme without actually being the objection meme, even though the video is ultimately centered around the series in which the objection meme came from. It's called Professor Layton, right?
How did people check the script and let this point fly? How did you write this point into your script?
Listen, unless you're auditioning for Alvin and the Chipmunks 5, I think your voice changer needs a little work there. And if you are auditioning, I'm sorry, I don't think you can beat the road chip. You really can't. As for your point, how likely is it that they left the allegedly wrong point in because no one noticed the flaws with it until after it was posted? We'll get to that in a moment, but if no one who checked the script had any objections, that implied it wasn't even obvious enough to justify your comment anyways.
You missed the point so hard. He was talking about America, so using worldwide sales is moot.
Though the Ace Attorney series might not be filling in the courtroom gallery with rabid fans here in the States.
If MatPat was only referring to Americans in this regard, why didn't he make this specification more potent? Especially after calling Ace Attorney the game that no one has played, but everyone knows the meme to. Even then, considering they point out that one shipment sold out within a week.
When the first game was released on the DS in North America, copies were so hard to find because they were flying off the shelves. The third printing of the game sold out in a week. Get good.
It seems rather dubious as a point regardless, since it undersells how well it sold in America. And even if you were right, you really didn't prove the point that they did make wrong. At most, you're just telling them that they missed our MatPat's point. So, don't drink and meme under 18, people. That said, Brooke's partner, where the fuck is your evidence for how many copies the games have sold? How are you able to conclude that Ace Attorney was the 9th biggest Capcom franchise? How are you able to tell that this is baseball and not bowling? And the point that Deku doesn't show, you say this.
You really should look into statistics before making sweeping generalizations like that. It took me 2 minutes to find that information.
So while it may not be too much trouble for us, it's still 2 minutes of our time trying to confirm what you said. Furthermore, the actual point seems to have flown over everybody's head. MatPat's statement was clearly alluding to how people know about the memes that stem from Ace Attorney, but in comparison, no one has played them. This is a rather unimportant gag line, and you're all taking it seriously. Don't think I didn't catch that! You skipped part of their point. What, were you too tired to put in that skip screen again? I mean, its use could be interpreted as calling Brooke and company dense for not listening to MatPat mention America, so is this better?
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time. You can count on it.
Now on to the sudden introduction of evidence and witnesses. Every attorney in the series does this. What about the updated autopsy report that Edgeworth pulls out, for example?
Just because someone else has done it doesn't mean Phoenix Wright didn't do it.
Post-Deku. I guess you only had one point when you initially started this commentary, but dude, which I am using as a gender-neutral term here, the way everything's been structured, you could have gone with the same setup as before and changed nothing. There was no gag or point or prior setup or anything. This just exists when it didn't need to. You tell them. What? Anyways, the theory was called Phoenix Wright is a criminal. This is condemning Phoenix for the actions he takes by using the American legal system, but seems to ignore that this is something that isn't exclusive to defense attorneys, with not Brooks citing prosecutor Miles Edgeworth as doing the same thing. Oh, but that'd still make Phoenix a criminal. Yeah, if this were in our universe. When MatPat addressed soon after this that this took place in an alternate reality, which Brook and company do point out.
Also, it's not a straight up hybrid of the two court systems either. Wanna know how? Because MatPat just said it's an alternate universe.
What did I tell you about Draken and Mimi under 18? I don't care what editor you have, Miss Kindmaster. If you can letter text over pictures, you shouldn't be fucking that up immediately after so pointlessly. You are no Doki Doki Literature Club. I should know, I bought those keychains from the store. You're not one of them.
By your logic, I guess if someone else was shot, it doesn't matter because someone else has shot someone else too. So why not let it fly?
And that's where the video ends, people. Not with a bang, but we'll talk about something that goes bang. Nice to see that not bringing up how this is in some different universe seems to be the only way to make this point look any bit credible. Man, that's some wake sauce there. Don't mind them. I get this wasn't too long, but you seem to be a little too snooty for 2 points from a commentary released a year and a half before yours. I don't even think their commentary was all that great, all things considered. The jokes felt like they left in too much dead space. Brooks' acting, well, improved eventually. And the other guy's final thoughts amounted to, remember the 90s? Yet your points were unimportant at best. Even if you were right, seeing as there was a whole rest of the commentary they had, all you would have accomplished is saying that being a hypocrite wouldn't make MatPat wrong, and being condescending in the process. Word of advice to everyone out there, if you're going to be doing a commentary and your best point amounts to nothing in the long run, it's probably in your best interest to scrap the commentary. And now that that's out of the way, I'm the tallest of mountains, I am the roughest of waves, I'm the toughest of terrors, I am the darkest of days, I'm the last one to stand and they'll try and stand in my way, cause I've been up against better, just take a look at my— No, you.